couple more questions here before I want to get into how to take gains. We got John Eichholtz here on YouTube that says, what makes you think that the banks and world governments won't ban crypto? You know, John, it's a great question. And this is how I know that it's very unlikely that they're going to ban crypto. I had some guests on about a week and a half ago. One of them was Dan Morehead. Now, Dan Morehead worked with me at Bankers Trust back in the 1990s. And Dan Morehead was at Goldman Sachs before. And he now runs about $3 billion of capital strictly invested in cryptocurrencies. It's called Pantera Capital. He's got amazing funds. Check him out. And he said, Brian, I used to sit next to Steve Mnuchin at Goldman Sachs, who became the Treasury Secretary. All right. He said, who do you think is at the Fed? The people at the Fed are the same ones who are at the banks. The people at the banks are the same ones whose customers are asking them to get them into Bitcoin. So we've seen Morgan Stanley that just publicly filed via the SEC that they invested in $240 million worth of crypto assets, I think through Greylock Capital. We've got JP Morgan investing. We've got Goldman Sachs investing. There is no way, in my opinion, in Dan's opinion, in Tika's opinion, in other people's opinion, that these same people are going to regulate themselves. They all are in the same circles. They all hang out at the same clubs. They all have places in the Hamptons. And again, my guest said to me, do you think they would ever allow their clients to invest if they hadn't made a phone call first and said, okay, guess what? Tell me what's going on with this. The truth is, I don't think that they are going to regulate these instruments because it's already too late. The big players are involved, their customers are involved, and again, I don't think they're going to shoot themselves in the foot. Let me say one more thing. From a taxation perspective, this is the golden goose. This is what all governments have been looking for. Billions and billions of dollars in extra tax revenue. Why would you kill the golden goose? You wouldn't. So I think that this won't be regulated. That being said, I do think there would be bumps along the way, and there will be a lot of KYC, a lot of other issues they're going to place in our way. We've got to find ways to get through this, and we've got to create DeFi alternatives, which is why we are inside the DeFi Academy, trying to make sure that centralized finance is held accounts. The best way to hold the banks into account is to threaten their profits with not getting on board fast enough. And if you do that, they'll move really fast. Watch them.